Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, RockPaperMario. And let's just go and stop this guy from waiting like a waiter.
Oh, gripe! Hey, if you don't know what's good for you!
Jeez, what are you gonna do? Oh man, for God's sake, we have to fight these guys. Well, maybe Interceptor will come into the fray here. Well, we've been fighting these commanders with Locke and Sella, so we should be fine. I mean, they're nothing new. I think it's just because I've got the timing down on Aurabolt that I'm doing it so... Well, not the timing, but that I've got the thing down on Aurabolt. Yeah, those guys counter-attack after you hit them or whatever, so... keep an eye out for that. Even though we will actually be able to solve that soon enough. As far as... Because Cyan has an... Yeah, well... well, no. Shut up, Harry. Just shut up. Jeez. Spoiling everything.
Hee hee hee! Nothing can beat the music of hundreds of voices screaming in unison.
What about a bear in his natural habitat, a Studebaker?
Wahaha!
What's he doing? Oh no. He's turning the water into grape juice! No, it's not grape juice. This isn't no Spyro game. It's funny, like, the way Sean keeps calling it grape juice. It's really funny. Well, there was orange juice as well. Sir Cyan! What's happening? The Empire's base is bustling with activity. Something must be up. Something's coming? I wonder what? No, this isn't a bathhouse here. Jeez. Huh? The water looks odd. I love the way they play Kefka's theme in this for the whole thing. It's so good. Yeah, it's kind of purple. Jeez, I don't... What? They're dropping like... They're dropping like flies. Jeez. No, no, no. So... They all must have drank the water, every single one of them. Oh, it's getting more and more purple. Do you know, this is like something the Joker would do in Batman. This is like exactly like the storyline that'd be in a Batman episode where the Joker would poison something. Sir Cyan! This is... Poison! Poison running through my veins! What? Guard our liege! Get some fun music again. Yeah, we get to, like, watch Cyan very briskly walk to protect the king. To the king on the double! Right, the king's room is near! I don't know about that voice for Cyan. I don't know, it just kind of came out. Your Highness, fear not! Who's there? What? No, this ain't no knock-knock joke, son. Cyan, Excellency. Cyan who? Indeed. My sight is going fast. Can't see a thing. Do you need a new prescription? Excellency, hang on! Cyan! You have defended the realm since my father's days. Thank you. It's over. Our kingdom is through. When, like, Cyan is down there like that, he looks like Michael Jackson. When he's, like, kneeling down. Not yet, Highness. I fear for your family. Chest is on fire. That must be some poison that Kefka had. Jeez, I mean, and it was even like diluted by the river. Save your strength. Don't talk. Go. Run to your family. Highness! Well, he must be dead. Jeez, is someone going to accuse Cyan of killing the king now? Sir Cyan! You did it, didn't you? No, I did not. That'd be just like something that'd happen. There have to be some survivors in the castle. Let's split up and search for clues. Yeah, now we get to hear Cyan's theme again, which I think is really poignant at this point in time. Don't worry, you'll see. Is that suit of armor headless? That's kind of weird. Jeez, maybe someone was hiding in there. Oh man. Elaine! Elaine, wake up! This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Owain, not you too. Son, you can't both leave me. Dear me. Impossible. Idiotic. Oh no. Be this the whetstone of your blade. that's exactly like what happens in Macbeth. Sorry, like I'm not saying that they stole that from Macbeth, because like, well, everything steals from Shakespeare usually, but like that's exactly what happens in Macbeth with Macduff or whatever. I am Cyan, retainer to King Doma. Yeah, and who's going to stand in my way? The enemy! Get ready, everyone! Okay, everyone, all together now! Jeez, should we... Well, which side are we going to go on? The red pill or the blue pill? Well, we'll help the good guy. May I give you a hand? Yeah, I'm just some bodybuilder who strayed from his gym. I just think that's such a funny line. Yeah, basically we're Cyan is basically, we're helping him out here, and why not? I mean, his family got killed. I mean, I just really like the way they did those scenes. I mean, they couldn't have done a better job, in my opinion. They do it really, really well. Oh, he's going to dispatch them with his sword. See, he's a really cool character. That's his skill set. Do you know the way everyone has a skill? Oh, this is too much. Well, let's help him. Why are we Shadow again? Will you stop putting Shadow up front? Let me have at it. What a mess. Be careful, sir. Grunt. The rocket grunts or whatever. Yeah, they honestly, they couldn't have done a better job with the way they did that scene. I mean, the music they chose for each time and the points at which they put silence and everything, it's just perfect the way they did it. It really is. Now, I don't know why they couldn't just have, like, Cyan automatically run, but I don't know. Well, that's kind of a silly thing to say, but they really did, like... They did do that part amazingly. But then how could they not? I mean, they did everything else perfectly. I'm gonna have to heal my guys soon, jeez. Urgh! Who released this poison? Yeah, who poisoned the people of Doma? Well, let's just heal everyone now, jeez. I mean, I have, like, tonics. I even have elixir! Drink the elixir. Jeez, I was really low on health. I had to use, like, 10 tonics, jeez. Look, we're gonna have to do this together. The thought had occurred to me as well. Had it now, jeez. Oh, cadets. Oh, they're those guys, they're fine. Come on, like. Let's just get rid of him right now. Cause I think I better leave right now before I fall any deeper. I think I better leave right now. I'm getting weaker and weaker. Well, no, I'm not getting weaker and weaker. These guys are getting their asses handed to them by these 3 really cool characters. I really like this part of the game. Now, it can take some time, but... Thank you, kind sir. Allow me to thank you. I'm Sabin for Figaro. Now let's scram. Yeah, scram, you blockhead. But what of my home? My family, my friends, they're all dead. Look, if we stick around any longer, we'll have a regiment of troops down our throats. Yeah, the chief will be on a giant slug, eating his ass and whatever. Got him, over here! Uh-oh. Hoo boy! I have a great idea, come over here. Oh no, I really want to have Sabin on top, I don't know, jeez. So Sabin, what are these? I'll explain later, just climb in. Wait a second, where does Shadow go? Sir Sabin, how might these abominations be manipulated? I'm getting sick of this. Thou art such a pain at... Confound it all! I'm starting to talk like you. Thou art such a pain in the ass. Now listen, just use those levers located by your hands. Sir Sabin, it is I who is in your debt. Forget it, now come on, jeez. Hey, what are you doing? Ah! We can't stop now! Oh, Shadow found one too. Jeez, man. Yeah, just like land on top of him. Then let's just bust through. Let's crash the airship and take him down with us! Okay, I am putting Shadow up top. And I am putting Cyan in the back row for now. Because Cyan, I'll just show you now his skills, his sword technique. There's Dispatch, which is a single attack. There's Retort, which is a counter attack. That's the one where we used on that mini boss guy. And there's Slash, which halves an enemy's HP. Dispatch is really good because it ignores, like most of the abilities, it ignores the fact that whether you're in the back row or not, which is really cool. End of the line! Jeez, who are you, a Wilbury? Oh no, Magitech armor. Like, we haven't fought these guys before. Jeez. Well, I think Bolt Beam is the most effective as far as I remember. And the good thing is that we now have Heal Force, which we can use to heal our characters as well. Maybe if I had been smart... Yeah, they're weak against electric attacks. Just like water Pokemon. Yeah, let's try and... Is this the way we're supposed to go? Can we bust through these things? I mean, we are like an enormous automaton, or... Well, not an automaton. We're like an enormous abomination of a thing. What is that? That's like that Telstar thing again. You're like, doo-doo. There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Jeez. Well, no, we're just gonna kill you guys, so I don't know what you're saying. I mean, that thing is gonna go down after one bolt beam, so... And the other guys are gonna go down as well. Well, just like fire beam them. You're like, fire beam, yum! Fire beam, yo. Yeah, no, Mama Fire Plant doesn't have like a fire beam. She just has fire. I thought that was a really weird episode of that show. Cause like, that's the funniest thing about like when I watch YouTube poop, is because like, I've like seen nearly all of like the cartoons that they steal the stuff from, because they still show those really cheap cartoons here. Well, no, that's the way we came in. We're trying to get through, we're trying to break on through to the other side, end of the line. No, this isn't the Traveling Wilburys concert. I've seriously, these guys just aren't scary. I mean, like, what are they trying to do, like? They're trying to do a metal kick! Well, geez, how much did that do? I'd like to know. Oh, look, that actually did that do like 100 HP? That's crazy. Yeah, what was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. I rarely know what I'm talking about, as you guys know. Oh, well, geez, that's in our way. You couldn't just, like, knock it over. You couldn't just crash the airship and take him down with it. That's the funniest line. I love that part. Who said anything about running? Yeah, all I said was wait, and then Kefka was like, do I look like a waiter? Because he's such a smart-ass, jeez. I mean, what kind of a smart-ass answer was that? Do I look like a waiter? I mean, like, come on. I mean, when your kid spills his milk, you slap him in the head. That Kefka is hostile and intolerant. That's a nice combination. It's borderline criminal. Can't believe we made it this far. Say, how do we get from Nash from here? Nash, eh? Only one route, through the forest to the south. Alright, it's decided. Let's get going then. Come on, Shadow. Oh, Shadow's still in our party then. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save. Because I think I better save right now. I'm going to save because, I think it's from this point, from between now and a certain point, Shadow can just, like, leave your party randomly at the end of an encounter. Oh, Grasshopper, that's new. Well, look, that's another stray cat, thing, or whatever. That's really good that we're running into those things. Yeah, so just use one. Basically, Cyan's sword technique ability, it basically works like there's a meter at the bottom, and you press A when it's under the number you want. To be honest, number 1 is the most useful one. Oh, there's Interceptor again. Go, doggy! Doggy! Not Interceptor. The first one, Dispatch, is the most useful at the moment. Because it'll just, it ignores, it ignores the fact that you're in the back row. Okay, Shadow's still with us, that's good. Trying to get to some forest that, what's his name was talking about. Okay, here we are, the Phantom Forest. I like the way they did this. It's really, really cool the way they turned it into, like, a different kind of an area. Oh, Poppy what? I didn't even know what that said. It said Poppylum or something. I've really got to finish this video, I'd say. Yeah, because I'm not going to be cutting out anything, so I'll have to, like, finish it after this one. Well, no, I'm gonna... Let's make this kind of a longer video. Let's just, let's, like, carry on until we get to the next, place or whatever, and then I'll end it off. Well, what am I talking about ending off the video for? That's so stupid. But, okay, let's see. Yeah, I really like this, oh, recovery spring. Well, that's handy. Yeah, so just make sure that make sure you save when you finish in the Imperial base. And then if Shadow ends up, like, randomly leaving your party, then just reload your save file. Oh, a ghost! Is it the cannonball ghost? But yeah, your Orbolt will be really handy in these areas because it's a holy elemental attack. And most of these guys are weak against it, so it'll do like 800 damage, which is crazy. Did I just go out the way I came in? I did, didn't I? Jeez, this is worse than the Forest of Illusions in Super Mario World. Jeez. Oh, no, not Poppy Lum. Whatever they're called. I don't know what to call those guys. So yeah, I just got Sir Slosh there to use his Shadow's still with us, that's good. Okay, I got Sir Slosh to use his thingamy-bob ability, his dispatch thing there. Well, I might as well show you Sir Slosh. His name isn't Sir Slosh, jeez. I might as well show you, oh, jeez, Interceptor, you're busy today. He's a hungry doggy. I might as well show you Sir Slosh here, jeez. But, like, what it does, it, like, halves their HP or something, but I never really use it, because, dispatch kills everything anyway, so... Yeah, look, see, I mean, it didn't really do anything useful. Oh, great. Thank you very much, Jerry. That's just the best thing that could have happened. Doesn't Sabin have a ribbon on? Shouldn't that, like, stop that from happening? I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, he doesn't have it on him anymore. Look, which way are we supposed to go? Down here? No, this is the way we came and around. Yeah, look, we're getting all turned around here. Jeez. Man, if I don't find where I'm supposed to go soon, I didn't have any trouble with this. Oh, up here, that's where we're supposed to go. Finally, jeez. I didn't have any trouble with this the first time. Like, what's that in the background? I've never noticed that before. Man, that is so cool. I have never noticed that before. That is the coolest thing ever. And you'll see why it's so cool soon enough. Jeez. But I've never noticed that in the background before. But yeah, if I don't find what I'm looking for soon, then I'll have to, like, end off the video, or I'll have to, like, fast forward or something. Fast forwarding, that's, like, one thing that I really miss about Let's Plays, is that there's no fast forwarding anymore. Jeez, that is so cool. Yeah, it was a train. A train's there? But I thought Doma's railway had been destroyed. Maybe survivors inside. Let's take a look.